I never told nobody when I was a kid. I never had to. I never even been put where I had to tell. Because it be and the kids will follow my lead. We never got caught. And if we got caught, that means something went horribly wrong. It was something that out of my control. They did something. And yeah, anything I was in charge of, we never got in trouble. I'm talking about little kids like 9, 10, 11, 12. So I never had to tell on nobody. But anyway, what I mean, I'm finna tell it. Everything I got. I just making fun of Democrats. But this ain't making fun of them. I done lost some money, and this is like it's not a brag. It's $200 I invested or something. 220, 220. But look. It says it says I went from 210, I guess, to 193. Oh yeah, that's what it is. Profit lost $28. Now these folks, this is that eToro shit, and yeah, eToro, and I was messing with them. What was that? I was here. It was 2 years ago, but I had to take it out because I had an emergency. I know they say don't touch your money you invest, but it was only that was $300, right? And this is that copy investor shit, right? And I'm following the same dude, but 2 years ago, and I just put money back in. And I took my money out 2 years ago, and I just never got around. There's plenty of times I could have put some in. I just never. The minimum I think is 50, but you got to have at least three. It says the minimum. I think it's two. Nah. The minimum is 200. I take that back. But you see what's happening. But when I made it, I think I put 350 that time, and I was making $8 a day with this guy. And I think that's a fucking lot. That is like 2% a day or something or whatever. I ain't do the math. I mean, I used to. It'll tell you, you're up 8%. Da da da. But that was 2 years ago. I can't remember this shit. Like this went down 2.2, but it never went or did it? I can't remember. No, I'm gonna stick it out. I'm gonna stick it out. But I'm just saying, just like that, that's what you're supposed to do. Forget about this shit. Because if you're watching it every day, like just like because I hadn't looked at it in like 3 or 4 days, that's when you get scared. And I looked at it today, it's down. But I'm trying to remember, and it won't let you do a whole history like 3 years ago. Like other things, you can pull up shit from, but it won't let me do that because I want to see. I think I know it went down before back then when I had that 350 in there, and it went down, but then it started going up. But like that guy say, yeah, volatility. That's what they call it. It's finna like that guy I was watching this morning. He and that was just this morning. Like I said, when I saw it, it was only 40. The YouTube, the thing it says 40 minutes to upload. Well, whatever it says, not uploaded or whatever it tells you. So that was this morning. And I'm just saying, so, and like I said, I haven't looked in days. So when did this first start happening? A week ago was still 210. Oh, let me show you. But I got to look at it myself, the phone in a way I can't see. That's what I'm saying. Go year to date, but it won't go all the way back a couple of years, 2 years. But And so this is just today. Well, nah, this is if you see that, but my finger gonna be in the way. Yeah, July, August. It was 210, and then you see the dive at the end. Yeah, nose dive, crash and burn right there. And when was that? 14th was yesterday or 4 days ago, and that's when it took the crash, the dive around the 15th. Well, what does it say for the 15th? The 16th was 205, and now it's 193. And that's like they say, you gotta stick it out and don't panic. And like I said, when I was talking earlier, and I said that about like going to Vegas and all this and that, I wasn't even thinking about this. I forgot all about it until I don't know what, when I got back in and what I mean. 'Cause when I say I don't know what made me think of, who knows? Maybe it was because I was talking and they, like I said, voice school or whatever. Look at your eToro. And like I said, uh, it's now down to 193. And I've been meaning to put some more money in there, at least another 150, so it get back up to 350 or 200, back to 400. But if you wanna, I mean, I ain't advertising. I'm just saying, I when I was doing it last time, I was planning to, that I was working a daily pay place again, and that's when I was at the blood place, and I was making like $18 an hour. And so I was supposed to be putting in like every day, at least $60 every day, And obviously it didn't work like that. But you know, uh, but the thing, now, and it's been going down but like I said, that guy I was watching, in that other video this morning. That's what I'm saying. If it popped up his video, I didn't find that dude. I had been seeing him for the last month or two, but I didn't find him. YouTube made me find him. So like, and he don't pop up in my recommendations. And so when he popped up this morning, it's like, what's going on? Why would y'all want me to see that? But like I said, that guy, well, and then I see is I lost is 193, and I'm trying to remember if on that other, I mean, couple of years on the same account, did I lose that much money at one point, and it went. I think I lost days. It went down, if I remember. That's why I wanted to pull up, years ago, but it won't let you pull up years ago, and it only lets you go a year, just to see year to date, 12 month. And I'm trying to remember, did I know there was days I lost, and I had to tell myself, "You're going, just wait and see." And like I said, then I started making like $8 every day, not one day off of 350 initial, and $8 every day. It's like, damn, what if you had like 3,500 to invest or 35,000, and so $8 you would have been making 800 a day with that. But and that's why I went back, and I ain't go back until like 2 months ago. Well, now what does it say? How long I've been back? Uh, Year to date, August, 12 months. Oh, okay. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I wasn't there. I wasn't there. My point is, you're like, what does this have to do with gang stalking? Everything, because that's why I was so reluctant to go back, because I now I see that they'll, like, literally, these folks are even crash everything, the whole market, just to stop a few of us from making money. That's what I worried about. If I invest again, they'll crash everything to make it go down so I lose all my money or something. And everybody says I don't know. That's why I tell y'all to believe what I'm saying, and we need to do something that these folks will. I don't know why they on me so hard. I really don't. I can't help it. I don't care too much at all. I really don't. I'm just too real to actually care. Like, oh, I must be somebody important. But all I know is I know what I see and go through it. And then I only say something when they literally do something to sabotage me or this and that. And then I have to say something. And like I said, they play victim and wonder why, I said so. Like you're not supposed to say anything about bad customer service. But that's why I said that what they're stupid is like in order to, when y'all enlist all these people and all these different companies, I got to say something. It's like they really thought I would just give up my money and let and not say anything, and then I'd make a real legitimate complaint, and they, next thing you know, everything's back to normal. They didn't put my money back, and I'm like, what did you think I was gonna do? Just let it go and not say anything? Just hey, you can have it. It's all good. I don't care if it's $30. Oh, hey, no, I paid this and that. Well, let me talk to your supervisor. Like I said, I grew up in the '80s. I grew up watching that type of stuff. They did the black folks in the '80s. They didn't take that shit. Not in they was in the '80s, mid '80s, and they like 60 something. Oh yeah, they calling complaining on purpose. Let me see the manager, just like white folks. I remember seeing it. Might have even been early '80s. I'm like 7 years old. Oh, let me see the manager. And this in New York City, white folks. They say they fixed the problem real quick. That's where I get it from. It's like I don't know where y'all get this racism and and you must think you this and that. I was like, y'all crazy. I don't know who you was raised by or whatever, who you was around, but I remember seeing. And I remember, other family members trying to tell what certain was that, hey, you maybe, yeah, they were just, timid. No, sometimes it was a woman, and she didn't take that. And the rest of her, oh, you need to die. No, it's like no, no. Let me see the manager. I don't want this. This might have been the butcher, the meat market, or something. Yeah, it's like that. I remember. Yeah. But they really wasn't scared. They thought it was funny. Yeah, they're gonna go in there. If they don't do right, she get. It is not you want extra. See, they don't want extra. Yeah, you want what you pay for. Like, no, you're not finna give me. I pay for a pound, and I get a 0.98 ounces or whatever. Ain't nobody weighing, but they could tell it's not a whole pound or something. Whatever. It's like, no, this is definitely not a pound. Yeah, they shortened you. You didn't gave me like 0.75. Yeah, it's like 25 ounces missing off of this steak or whatever. This supposed to be a 3 pound turkey, something like that. And that's why I say it's offensive. All this stuff, it really is. It's offensive. Black folks. No, there's the racist systemic. It's just fucking offensive to me. It's like, that's why niggas want to take your head off. It's like, why are you lying like that? That's fucking disgusting. Like I said, if you was raised like that, that's fine. But don't say it was the whole black race. Just bow down. And it's 1980, 85, 82, 83. Whatever. Y'all get mad when they want to bust your head open and want to play victim again. Damn, get your ass on somewhere. What is that? Ant? No, that's a fly. A gnat. Damn. But anyway, that's all I would do. I just wanted to tell on that investment shit. I never said anything because, like I said, I don't think you're supposed to, invest to forget. I guess you still got to check it. But like I said, I'm doing investing with the same guy, following. You pick who you want to follow. You do and do what's best, what you think, and look at his record and see or her. There's some, yeah. You look at on eToro. That's just eToro. Like I said, I'm not advertising for them, and right now since I've been back, but I only put in 200. And last time, the more money you put, so that's why it might be a bigger dip. So if I had like 400 in like last time I only had 350, but still off of 350 I was making $8 a day. Ain't nobody gonna forget that shit. Cause I was showing the other niggas I was working with. I was trying to get them on. That's what I'm saying. I tell people, it's not a secret. Hey man, I'm trying to these dudes. And one of them, he for some reason, I don't know, gang stalker, he had left a good job or something, got laid off, some kind of city job out of and something like that. And he was doing this one. Or I don't know what he was telling me. Either he needed to start, or he was just doing this for a couple of days, daily pay, and he got that gig, and that's kind of suspicious. Not that I think he's telling the truth, but because like I said, you find these, especially when some pop up on the app for like $18 an hour, like that one. You got to be on it all. Like right now, if I really needed a job, I'd have to be looking. If I'm instead of just sitting here running my mouth, I have to be looking. 5 minutes later, 5 minutes later, let me see what's on there. 5 minutes later, because they go fast. And so it could be he could be telling the truth that maybe he was. I don't know. He ain't say that. But like I said, let me see. They got a search bar. What are you supposed to be searching for? What the hell is tier one? Expired. I don't know. I go in the office and see. I don't know. Probably some dumb shit. Tier one. The only jobs I do is that. See, yeah, there's nothing on here. Just general labor, lifting shit. I ain't never put no skills in. And like I said, there's nothing. So 5 minutes later, you got to be looking again because you need some money. Uh, and he was like, "Yeah, I got my regular job in a couple of days. My new job. And I believe it because that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm talking about. The sabotaging. They stopped me from being able to just transfer jobs because I done got 10 years in. Because I've been out since 2000. The military was in 2000. But they sent all the jobs with the outsourcing and no more steel mills and none of that. All the good jobs gone. So there's only a few jobs that niggas can get. And so I guess that's why they sent them there, just to still rub it in. Even this was like 2019, I think. No, this was I was here. I was at this apartment. It was like 2021, 2020 or something. No, it had to be 2021 because I remember them telling me, next week they're gonna take the mask thing away. That you won't have to wear a mask no more. So they had to be like 2021 or something. And when I saw it, it said $18 and it's 30 days minimum. Don't take this because a lot of times people do take it and they only want 1 or 2 days. And it's like, nah, it's a lot of people. They only need a day or two. It's like, you can't do the whole 30 days. I'm like, oh yeah, I can definitely. And I did. I stayed the whole 30. She actually wanted to hire me. And I'm like, nah, I told my situation. I don't need the whole thing. And cause like I said, it was real easy. It's like I don't know if y'all know about them blood plasma places. One of them, their headquarters is here. And if you ever know anything about it, if you're brand new, they're gonna give you a little $25 because that's your first donation. And then they're not gonna use it. Obviously, they send it to, like I said, this one they send it here. That's what we was doing. And basically, all we was doing was just taking out the vials get put automatically. You don't have to take them out one by one. It's only like vials this big. Anyway, long story short, $18 an hour. Basically, and this was easy. And to make it so bad, it had to be gang stalking. I was the only one that stayed there the whole time. They all would quit. And this is easy. They were like, I'm like, we normally outside, like right now, in the heat. This is inside air conditioning. Is this a medical place, and $18 an hour. And that must mean, and also I said that meant I will tell them, I said that mean the economy bad across the country because they said they ain't never been hit like this. So that means all types of people coming in to give blood every week for extra money. If you come in 3 times or something, you get like 160 or whatever. You get a bonus. So people just coming in. I don't know the exact number, 4 times, because you can't donate that many times. But so that means, people you wouldn't expect coming in, not just crackheads and people that work. They in there donating the plasma center. And I'm like, because they was like, they never been hit like this. And we just doing the little general labor and the used vials that they ran through the machine to test these person in the biohazard container. It was smaller than that. Yeah, it was about this size. The whole thing is light. It's full of little vials. You can lift it. We fill the truck up, the trailer, and they come pick it up to take it to the biohazard place and bring another trailer full of empty, little containers. I'm like, this shit easy as fuck. And the rest of them leave it out. The rest of them just leave it. I'm tired of this. They keep asking us to do too much. This one female. I'm like, y'all are crazy. But it was the gang stalking. They had the leak. As a matter of fact, the one female, she went to this place used to see all the time. And she said that was the last place she had worked. And that's why she left. Because I knew that's why I didn't work it. Because I knew it was bullshit. It was only like $12 an hour. And this and that. And unloading trucks or something like that. Some kind of bargain store. So-and-so bargain store. And I knew they treated you like shit and da-da-da. But she left that one. Then the first night we were there, I think she stayed like a week. And I saw her leave at break time. For me, because we all came at different times. The temps. I think I got there first. No, I got there last. Because when I saw it, you could pick. I think I picked 3:30 to 11 or something like that. Or something like that. 2:30, 1:30 to 8. And she got there 11. I'm at break times, sitting in the break room. And I thought she was going to smoke, take a quick. And she looked and just looked at me. And because you got to wear gloves, rubber gloves. And she threw them away and just left mad. And I didn't want to say nothing. So after, I'm like, we only can go one at a time because it was 3 temps. Only can go one at a time. Then we left. I mean, she left, and I went and told dude from New York because he, like I said, we had talked a little bit, and he was like the night shift supervisor, a black dude. And so, he would joke with me, but I'm like, I ain't been to New York in decades since I was little. I was a little kid or whatever. I think I went back once or twice to visit, but. And so, he said, oh, yeah, da-da-da. We talk about crab legs. And, like, I'm going to get some crab legs this weekend. He was cool. He didn't do the normal gang stalking stuff. And he was the supervisor, night shift. And I didn't want to tell, but I really didn't want him to get in trouble. So I'm like, I finally, after about 20 minutes, I'm like, first of all, I was on break. It wasn't her turn. And it wasn't, like I said, it's not a hard job. We didn't have to, fight. Oh, I'm going now. You go. It's like, I'm finna go, and it wasn't like that because it was an easy job. You sitting down on, nothing to do, but $18 just, and they running their stuff through the machines and da 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 da, whatever. We don't know the results and none of that, but and then, they just telling you about the safety, don't get, because you did have to wear a mask, that plastic shield or whatever, face shield. Like remember there was some people at the beginning of COVID, they tried to get people to wear a plastic face shield, even, just in a store, whatever, all that stupid shit. And but this, I'm like, yeah, because if it busts, the little vial is gonna. So yeah, we had to wear all this, but we all was fine. Like, yeah, I have no problem wearing all this extra shit. Then the other time, I'm like, man, why we gotta wear all this stupid shit? But anyway, so she left, and I finally told dude, I said, hey man, well, did you, old girl said she was going on break, and I was worried about her too, like, why are you giving up this easy job? But I think what happens, there was this little young black girl, permanent employee, she was only 21 or 22, and I never really flirted with her, but matter of fact, the girl that left, me and her the same age. The girl at the temp, and I think she was mad at the young girl because she was only 22, no kids, and she a grandma already. We the same age. She a grandma, you got big grandkids. Oh, this my grandbaby. Da, 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 da. And me and her the same age, and all this and that. I'm like, so she would start talking about. She always asked me to do stuff. Da, 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 da. I'm like, we're temps. That's what we're here for. And it wasn't no big stuff, you know, it's just little bitty stuff. But she couldn't take it. I said, I think the problem, I told the other dude, I said, her problem is she mad because when she was 21, she already had kids and that fucked her life up. And she mad at this black girl because all the guys like her and she ain't fucking, you know, fucking up. I'm pretty sure she fucking somebody, but she ain't get pregnant. But I think that's why she just left. You know, when I was on break, you know, she just left like, ran up out of there. I'm like, oh, what the fuck? Oh, no, what you doing? And I went, so, you know, I finally told him, like, hey, you know, you short. One person, he went out and looked in the parking lot, said, is she smoking? He said, I don't know. Because he, like me, he didn't want to say anything. The main supervisor, he had to call and tell that she had left. And he didn't want to do that either, like snitch on her, like, you know, whatever. That ain't snitching because we ain't, they tattletale. But that's what I'm saying. My point, like, what that whole story have? It's the gangster. I bet they made her do it. I don't know why. I don't. Or maybe she did get mad. Who knows? I do. I don't know why. But it's safe to assume she got. They told her. I don't know, to leave out of. Who knows how these dumb Democrats think? I have no clue. And I'm like, why are you leaving? And it's just like, so dude was like, I don't know. She ain't out there. He finally had to call. And, you know, old girl is, you know, because it was female who was over all of it, the whole floor. And she would leave at 3 or something like that. And he had to call her, you know, no biggie. But, you know, they just replaced her the next day. But she left in the middle of the shift. And that's what I'm saying. Everybody complaining, oh, can't make it. Oh, I got the kids. I got to help the kids. Oh, this and that. Oh, we can't make it. This racist country. Yeah, whatever. But so anyway, everybody, I'm showing my account that I just showed, the eToro was going up. But the reason I'm telling, like I said, I don't think I ever saw a drop that big. But I think it might be because I only put in 200. And like I said, when I had like 350, 2%, it might not have went down that far. But that was just today. That means it been going down like 2% every day for the last couple of. I haven't looked at it. Maybe even a week. I might have not looked at it since last week. You know, I took that don't set it and forget it shit to heart and just forgot about it till today. And like I said, I probably didn't remember. They probably told me, hey, look at your eToro. They probably wanted me, hey, look at your eToro. I mean, yeah, that's the, you know, conspiracy shit or whatever, gang stalking, because I sure forgot about it. And I expected to go down like that. I mean, I still probably should put some money in there because then you can switch investors because it might just be his skills. You can, but like I said, I followed him before, and he, like I said, off that 350, I was making 8% a day. I mean, $8. You know, you do the math, 350, and next day I didn't gain $8. That was my initial, and got up to like almost 4. So every day it was up to, you know, another $8, another $8. And whatever, I'm like, that's a lot technically, you know. And I was just testing out. Let me see, and testing this guy out, you know. But so that's all I was saying. I think it has something to do with what I said this morning, because like I said, they put that guy in my recommendations. The guy that's saying about that China development, real estate developed, that huge one, you know, that probably affect the whole world. Uh, and maybe it was already fallout from the insiders, whatever, before a couple of weeks ago or something, and they finally had to fire. I don't know how the insides and outs work. I ain't finna, I don't know, learn all that. But that's what I was trying to say, wanted to say. So I'm out.